I would also like to recognize our speakers for this evening, Sarah Idle and Christine James. Attendance tonight. Would you guys all please stand so you can be recognized? And I want to especially thank staff of the School of Nursing for their contribution in organizing and directing this event. They are the ones who put together this event and then tell me where to be and what to do. So could the staff stand up for recognition? To start our evening, I would like to invite Dr.
José,
McClary Jones
já iniciou, tá?
to the podium for a few remarks.
Você consegue escutar aí?
Hello and good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here this evening to welcome or congratulate all the students and welcome them into the profession. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Dean's Office. I want to recognize, as Dr. Powell did, all the wonderful faculty and staff who work with the students and share their wisdom and knowledge with them as they go through the program. It's wonderful to see so many family and friends here. I know you supported all the graduates as they went through this journey. So thank you all for being here. So I know you've probably heard a term called lifelong learning from your faculty. And that means that you have a great starting point right now, but you'll continue to add to your toolkit of knowledge and practice as you move into your full-fledged practice, either at the advanced level or entry level. And so what I'd like to share with you comes from Florence Nightingale. And she says, let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives. And so that's the challenge I want to issue to the graduates today, is that you set new goals. You've done well in attaining this wonderful degree now, and you'll be moving forward. So set some additional goals that you can strive for. When they look at who are the successful people in society, it's the people who have a goal that they work to. So not the ones that had the most money or the best education, but they had a goal, they had a target, and they continue to work towards that. And you've done one of those things tonight by completing your degree. So that's my challenge to the graduates. A final just jewel that I want to share with you comes from Lin-Manuel Miranda. And if that name sounds familiar, it's because he's the person that created music for Hamilton and a lot of other great works. And so he shares some thoughts on how we should approach each day. And so quoting, he says, good morning, eyes up, hearts up, mind sharp, compassion on full blast. Okay, let's go. So thank you, Lin-Manuel Miranda, for those words. And again, congratulations for a job well done. I wish you all the best in the future. Go nursing and go shop.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. Our keynote speakers tonight are two of our graduates. First, we will hear from Sarah Idle. Ms. Idle is graduating with her master's degree tonight. Sarah is a native Wichitan and grew up in Andover. She was a supplemental instruction leader in her undergraduate program, which is where she fell in love with teaching. Sarah graduated from nursing school in 2021 and has worked in the trauma surgical ICU, interventional radiology, and post-op unit as a nurse and in clinical professional development as an educator. All this while working on her master's degree in nursing education. Sarah's future goal is to be an instructor in an academic nursing world. So we'd like to recruit her to WSU, right? She's not finished with her education and hopes to obtain her doctoral degree. After Sarah's remarks, we will hear from Christine James. Christine is graduating with her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She is a Kansas City native who came to Wichita State for nursing school. During her time as a student, Sarah has been a member of the Alpha Phi sorority and served a full term on that executive board. Christine says she has enjoyed making lifelong friends in her nursing class. She is anxious to see where the future takes everyone. So we'll first hear from Christine.
Welcome, everyone, esteemed faculty, cherished family and friends, and outstanding 2024 nursing graduates of WSU. Thank you guys for being here. It's an honor to stand before you to celebrate the remarkable profession of nursing, a profession that embraces compassion, resilience, and dedication. As we gather here, take a moment to reflect on the essence of nursing. It's not merely a job, it's a calling. Calling to serve, to comfort, and heal. It's about lending a compassionate hand, offering a listening ear, and providing a shoulder to lean on in time of need. Nursing is the embodiment of empathy in action. It takes compassion, patience, determination, dedication, a little bit of adrenaline, and a whole lot of caffeine. Like many others, I did not get the opportunity to attend a pinning ceremony a few years ago due to the COVID-19 pandemic, so this is an extra special celebration. It's also great practice for my career in nursing education on a much larger scale. Today does mark a momentous occasion. It's a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and daily commitment. We're not only here to commemorate our academic achievements, but the talents and the skills we're about to display. In the few years I've been a nurse, I've worked in a variety of different areas, building my experience, caring for the very young to those nearing the end of their lives. But one thing remains the same: we can make a difference. As nurses, we have the privilege of touching the lives of people at any and every stage of their lives, and often on the worst days of their lives. We're the healers of both seen and unseen wounds, the bearers of hope in moments of darkness, and the guardians of dignity when all else seems lost. We're the compassionate caregivers who hold the hands of the vulnerable and advocate for the voiceless. But we're also the ones to celebrate milestones, uplift spirits, and transform lives. At the end of every day, we make a difference, no matter how small. One of the best feelings after a day that is draining is a patient or family member graciously saying, "Thank you for taking care of me." It can turn the whole day around. It's my favorite thing ever. And it helps me remember that I'm doing the right thing with my life. And remember, we are the only people that can do what we do. Each day we walk the halls of hospitals, clinics, homes, and some of us now schools, touching lives with our care. But our impact extends far beyond the walls of healthcare facilities. As nurses, we are advocates for change and champions for justice. We stand at the forefront of innovation, driving the advancements that improve outcomes, enhance quality of life. And as we stand at the dawn of a new era in healthcare, the world looks to us as nurses to lead with courage, compassion, and innovation. We're the heart and soul of healthcare, the stewards of hope in a world that often feels uncertain. So let us continue to inspire, innovate, and advocate for those in need. Let us embrace the power of new technology, but never lose sight of the human touch and empathy that lies at the core of nursing care. Together, we can achieve the unimaginable. As we enter this new chapter of our lives, remember this impact that you can make. Your hands have the power to heal, your words have the power to comfort, and your presence has the power to bring hope. Never underestimate the significance of your role, for in your hands lies the well-being of those in your care. But amidst the demands of our profession, remember to care for yourselves as well. Nurture your own well-being, seek support when needed, fill your joy tank, I know, somewhere. I never forgot. And never lose sight of the passion that led you to this profession. For it's only when you're at your best that you can truly give your best to others. As we don our nursing pins and hoods today, we're not only the symbol of your academic achievement, but also as a badge of honor, a reminder of the profound impact you're destined to make in the lives of others. Carry with pride, humility, and a deep sense of purpose. Let us continue to be beacons of hope, agents of healing, and catalysts for change. The world awaits your healing touch, your comforting presence, and your boundless compassion. Congratulations, nurses. May your journey ahead be filled with endless opportunities to make a difference one patient at a time. In closing, I leave you with the timeless words of Florence Nightingale, whose lamp of compassion continues to light our way. Live life when you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There's nothing small about it. Thank you.
Hello, peers, faculty, family, and friends. For those who don't know me, my name is Christine James, and I'm part of the graduating nursing class of 2024. I'm so thankful to be here standing today and to have the opportunity to speak about my class and our nursing journey. To my classmates, I promise this is the last time you'll ever have to listen to me ramble again. Over the past 2 years, I've spent countless hours knocking on wood, crossing my fingers, and crying to professors to finally reach this moment. Somehow, those years zoomed by in a blink of an eye. Today, I'd like to tell you about the upward climb that is nursing school. Although this is my personal story, I'm sure it's very similar to my peers' experience as well. Let's take a trip back to August of 2022, a week before the start of nursing school. I was nesting like a soon-to-be mother. I had color-coded binders, notebooks, pens, and highlighters. My scrubs, badge reel, compression socks, and stethoscope had a designated basket in my room. I wasn't sure what was to come, but I sure was excited. I remember a conversation I had with my 2 best friends. They told me they didn't feel prepared for how hard it was going to be. They weren't sure how to manage their anxiety. At that point, I was still living in delusion, and I told them I feel really good about it. School kicked off, and it was nothing like I had experienced before. It took less than 2 weeks for me to crawl to Michelle Lamb's office like a wounded puppy. I was studying so hard, yet receiving below passing grades. Every time I came crying, Michelle hit me with, "It's not memorization, it's application." She must have been speaking a foreign language because I had no idea what she meant. I may have not understood how to organize myself, but her smiling face and stand-up desk always did the trick. First semester revealed the reality of nursing school to me. Second semester is when the autopilot turned on. To set the scene, second semester is 3 didactic courses with 3 separate clinicals at the same time. It's the most nerve-wracking semester amongst nursing students, and with good reason. The days were long and the nights were short. Didactic was spent sitting in a desk from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The fluorescent blue glow of our classroom was the only thing keeping us awake. Outside of the classroom was spent in a hospital for med-surg, mental health, and maternal newborn clinicals. At home, we studied into the late hours of the night. Having free time was a privilege. Although it was difficult, we learned many valuable nursing skills during second semester. We learned to persevere when times got tough, and became confident in the hospital. Second semester thickened our skin. Finishing a whole year of nursing school felt surreal. We were 50% done. Summer provided necessary time to rest and refresh for what lied ahead. Third semester kicked off in full swing in August of 2023. Hugs and laughs were shared on the first day back to class, and it was like a reunion. We were no longer lost navigating the basement of Alberg Hall. We finally felt experienced enough to give the advice to the younger nursing classes. For the first time, there was light at the end of the tunnel. We took the hospitals by storm when we returned, more confident than the last time. Patient interactions felt routine, and nursing interventions were performed without hesitance. As time progressed towards the end of the semester, it was time to begin applying for jobs. It was bittersweet to think about classmates moving away to pursue their futures. Where did all the time go? Third semester helped to boost our confidence. Fourth semester. We're now caught up to the present, the fourth and final semester. For the first time in nursing school, classes started to wind down. That is, after passing critical care with Angie. Who knew there were so many ways a patient could rapidly decline? I successfully completed critical care by selecting give fluids for every question on the final. Critical care taught us important life-saving measures and how to care for high acuity patients. We moved quickly through didactic and clinical, and next came capstone. This was the trial run before our professional nursing careers. Although it was daunting to be assigned patients of our own, it showed us that we are in fact prepared for the future. Fourth semester then proved to us that we can make it on our own. Nursing school is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's also the most rewarding thing I've ever done. As we sit here today, like Sarah said, equipped with a new caffeine addiction, I can't help but reflect on the countless nights spent memorizing the drug names and diagnosing ourselves with rare diseases. During the chaos of clinical rotations, care plans, we found friendship and made memories. We learned that a good sense of humor is just as essential as knowing how to insert a catheter. This class really means so much to me. I'm in awe of all of you. Your knowledge of friendship is what has guided me through nursing school. I looked forward to seeing you in class and in clinical, and I'm going to miss seeing your faces on a regular basis. The best part of nursing school has been all of you. Every single one of you is going to make a great nurse, and I would let you take care of me. Maybe not right now, but in a few years. I would like to take a moment to thank the staff and faculty that has been part of our journey. I've never had professors who care so much about their students. You're all amazing teachers, and the knowledge you hold is incredible, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you for coming today to support the graduates of 2024. Here's to the future nurses who have mastered the art of changing bedpans and delivering bad news with a smile. We did it. Congratulations to the Wichita State Nursing Class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah and Christine. I will now turn some time over to Dr. Terry Schill for the presentation of some special awards.
Good evening. This evening, the Wichita State University School of Nursing will be recognizing our students with the highest grade point averages, and will also be presenting awards to some outstanding students and faculty who have been nominated to receive these special awards. First, we want to recognize our students with the highest grade point average awards. For the Doctorate of Nursing Practice Postmasters program, Peggy White. The Master of Science in Nursing Education,
Master in
Sarah
Science in
Idle.
Nursing Education. Mestre em Educação em Enfermagem.
The RN BSN
INBSN.
Abongo. Marie, got a little list here. Marissa Esperanza, Heather Van Dyke, and Miriam Wanjiku.
Miriam Rodrigues.
And the students with the highest grade point average with the traditional Bachelor of Science in Nursing is Kinley Thager, Riley Peterson, Sharon
E
Topple,
outros alunos.
April
que
Tredo
o
Castillo.
prêmio 3 alunos. Não foi possível distinguir os nomes.
And the students in our accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program is Fonda Cobb
Rating
and Alexis
program.
Likens.
Alexa Blanken. Há muita
And
dificuldade
now
em
for our
traduzir, não se
outstanding
ouve bem.
faculty recognition. Our students have nominated 2 special faculty members and have described the significant impact that they have had on them and their classmates during this last semester. And the first one we want to award is Alex Ambule.
Alex Ambiel.
Alex is. Oh, okay, that's what I'm speaking. Come on up, Alex. Yeah.
Olá,
Now I'm
Alex.
going to describe Alex for you,
Eu vou
but he has to
descrever
come up
para
and get.
vocês.
So Alex is someone who remains calm under pressure. He makes quick, well-informed decisions during high-stress situations, which inspires confidence in his students and colleagues. By fostering a culture of continuous learning and growth, he empowers his students to evolve into confident, competent nurses who uphold the highest standards of excellence in healthcare. He always has a smile on his face, and it is evident how much he loves mentoring his students. Alex is critical in enhancing student learning in the practice environment through his hands-on teaching approach and constant guidance.
Com uma abordagem especial para cada um.
He arrived on time and was ready to learn. He had amazing bedside manner with patients and was always willing to answer any questions about patients. During a medication checkoff, the patient's condition changed and Noah was easily able to adapt. He and his nurse preceptor discussed risks versus benefits of medication administration, and Noah was receptive. And lastly, Noah was very proactive in all of his clinical rotations. He was always willing to learn new skills and consistently participated in all aspects of patient care. We also want to present the Outstanding Performance Award to a student that's in the RN to BSN program. This student selected embodies the qualifications of professionalism as evidenced by leadership ability, teamwork, enthusiasm, and dedication to the profession. The student nominated must be in their final semester and has received a nomination by his or her peers and/or the RN to BSN faculty. And this award goes to Marissa Esparza. Marissa has been described as she conducted an analysis on the impact of a lack of breastfeeding program, including consequences, a gap analysis, and evidence-based outcomes associated with breastfeeding programs. She then presented her findings and recommendations to a local hospital's executive team and lactation consultants. As a result of her research and presentation, the obstetric nurse manager is now planning to apply for a new breastfeeding designation. Marissa's capstone experience was exemplary. She was organized, well-spoken, and focused on teamwork and improving patient outcomes. She listened well when working with others and was also able to clearly articulate herself while being courteous. She demonstrated a focus on evidence-based practice while presenting her project in front of the entire hospital executive team. Knowing the evidence regarding the benefits to mother and baby of breastfeeding, Marissa chose to champion a new breastfeeding designation for her community hospital to help better support new parents' breastfeeding journey. Marissa's advocacy has true potential to have a positive impact on her community. We're going to go ahead and have those students come up with the highest grade point averages that I announced earlier. So we have get an award here. Sarah. Thank you. All right. Okay. And now we want to come to congratulations, everybody, having the highest grade point ever. Okay, so the Daisy Faculty Award. In 2010, the co-founders of the Daisy Foundation, Bonnie and Mark Barnes, started giving this some thought to the question, if it were not for our nursing faculty, where would we be? As the seeds of meaningful recognition through the Daisy Award for extraordinary nurses were spreading around the world. So a board member noted that someone had to teach those wonderful nurses who provide such amazing care. And those special teachers deserved recognition. And so the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nursing Faculty was created. The intent was to honor nursing faculty who inspire their students to always remember that nursing is much more than tasks and technology. These faculty help ensure that the art as well as the science of nursing are brought to every patient's experience. It is the Daisy Foundation's sincere hope that just as the Daisy Award for Direct Care Nurses helps mitigate burnout and compassion fatigue, meaningful recognition of nursing faculty will help sustain faculty's commitment to teaching our next generation of nurses. The faculty members are selected based on the acronym PETALS, thus the Daisy Award. So PETALS as the criteria. And the PETALS stands for the following criteria. The P is for passion and compassion for nursing and education. The E is for empathy in situations. The T represents trust and teamwork of families, patients, nurses, mentors, and students. And the A represents admirable attributes. And the L represents leadership demonstrated in the care of the patient, family, students, and the nursing profession. S stands for selflessness. This year's recipient for the Daisy Faculty Award is Michelle Lamb. Okay, so now Michelle, tell you about yourself. Okay. All right, so these are from Michelle's students. Michelle shows passion and compassion for nursing and for education. She makes sure that her students truly understand the topics that we talk about in class. And if we don't understand them, she takes that extra step to meet one-on-one to help us. Along with this, she provides students with many resources to assist them in excelling in their academics. Michelle always shows empathy towards her students. During times when I'm having good days or bad days, she makes sure to see if I'm doing okay. When I first learned that I had testing anxiety, she took that extra step to make sure that I can get the resources I need to continue to exceed in this program. She understands the struggles and challenges students face in the nursing program and for students who work and go to school. She has always been understanding of everyone's situation and has shown genuine care. Her ability to connect on a personal level fosters trust and creates a supportive environment for learning. There is a sense of trust with Michelle. Students feel comfortable contacting her for anything and trust her when they tell her things because that we know that she will have good intentions in mind. She also cultivates an atmosphere for trust and collaboration when we are in class, and that gives students the opportunity to feel valued. I not only see Michelle as an instructor, but also a mentor. She has been encouraging students in furthering their education and bettering themselves. She has offered to help guide students who express interest in continuing their education to achieve higher levels. Michelle has a keen sense of leadership and capabilities. She always informs my classmate and I on ways to further improve our skills within nursing and making sure to provide quality care. Her ability to inspire and empower others has a ripple effect, shaping the future of nursing. When Michelle teaches her students, she demonstrates compassion and how to communicate effectively with patients. Patient comfort is of high importance, and she keeps that in mind when teaching. So we would also like to recognize another outstanding faculty member who was also nominated for the Daisy Award. And this faculty is Rebecca Goulet.
Dos preletores.
Still can hear about Becky. So Rebecca is described according to the pedal attributes as well. This is from her student. Becky is compassionate about providing quality care to all patients and passionate about teaching anytime she can.
Para
Her actions prove
doar
she wants
cuidados
to learn as
todo,
much
todo o
as
tempo
can,
que ela tiver
and even provide
aos
us with
pacientes.
handouts relating to what we are learning in class
Até
and
mesmo
clinical
nos deu
experiences.
folhetos.
She is passionate about every patient in the hospital
Ela
and
tem
willing to help
paixão
in any way
com
she can.
cada paciente hospitalizado.
During clinical one day, Becky was empathetic for a nurse that was under stress and for a patient who needed care. She eagerly jumped in and helped to meet the patient's immediate care needs. She even went the extra mile to help me reposition the patient into a more comfortable position. Becky does her job and she does it thoroughly. My nurse trusted her to assist
Ela faz o trabalho dela e o faz com muita precisão e completitude.
She has made me feel very safe and secure to grow, learn, and ask questions. Admirable attributes of Becky would be her eagerness to help, encouragement, selflessness.
Não, é impraticável. Vai parecer que eu não sei falar inglês ou que eu não sei interpretar inglês. Vou falar com você, Charlie.
Leaders are a part of the team, and they do what is right, and Becky displays just that. She sets a notable example of what kind of nurse to be, one who offers to help, who shares education, encouragement, and one who always does the right thing. She carries herself with grace and radiance, which are good qualities to possess as nursing takes confidence. She is a wonderful role model. Becky has displayed selflessness in many situations, such as volunteering to provide patient care as needed and promote patient comfort. She has displayed selflessness every day as she does rounds and offers help. Every week, Becky has brought us little snacks in case we are hungry and need a pick-me-up. She is eager to offer help to meet our needs to have a successful day. She gives herself the least and gives others the most.
Thank you, Dr. Shield. And congratulations to all of the recipients of the awards. You can tell it's Friday at the end of a very long week for the students. When their names were called, they didn't jump up and run to the stage, which is what they usually do. So I had to call them up again. That's kind of unusual. I know you're all excited to get to the part of the program where you see your graduate walk across the stage, and we're almost there, I promise. I wanted to call your attention to the insert in your program about the nursing pin that the Bachelor of Science nurses are receiving tonight. The tradition of the nursing pin began at WSU with the WSU Department of Nursing's first graduating class in 1971. It is an adaptation of the official seal of the university, and there's more about it in your program, so I invite you to read about the nursing pin. Registered nurses wear their nursing pins as a symbol of pride of their nursing school. For the Doctorate of Nursing practice graduates who will be hooded, on their hood, the satin stripe or lining of the hood represents the university, and the velvet or apricot trim is representative for nursing. For the Master of Science students, the hood represents the university. Graduates will also receive the WSU Challenge Coin. The University Challenge Coin has the seal of the university on the obverse or head side and the Shockers brand on the reverse or tail side. The coin of each college has a distinctive reverse side. Daniel Worley designed the WSU Challenge coins in 2013 while he was a graphic design student at the university. Challenge coins have a rich history and tradition, and according to the most common story, originated during World War I. Today, the challenge coin tradition has spread throughout many organizations and institutions. The coin symbolizes membership, community, achievement, and pride. The WSU Challenge coin is carried by alumni, staff, faculty, and friends as a symbol of that community. Shoppers around the world are encouraged to carry their coin always as a way of showing shopper pride and unity. As your graduate comes up to be hooded or receive their pin, please feel free to come forward so you can get the picture that you want for this momentous occasion. We just ask you to leave the pathway open so the other students can get through there. Dr. Janie Harrington, the director of the graduate program in the School of Nursing, will present the DNP and MSN graduates for the meeting. I want to call your attention to the project titles in the program. The DNP graduates listed, their projects are listed. They have to complete a project for graduation. They select a topic, and you will see there's a wide variety of subjects that are covered in that. And then they research the topic to their exhaustion, and then write a proposal and present it to the review committee. After approval, they conduct the study at the selected site. Data that were collected are analyzed and conclusions are stated in their final paper. They meet with their review committee again for their final presentation and hopefully acceptance of their work. Those of you in the audience who went through this year-long process with your students can appreciate the rigor of that project. Thank you for your endurance and support of that student. Dr. Harrington.
Thank you to faculty, family, and friends for being here today to support these amazing graduates. As the graduate director, it is my honor to recognize the Master of Science in Nursing and the Doctor of Nursing Practice. These students are the next generation of nurse educators, leaders, and scholars. Each one of you has worked incredibly hard to get to this moment, even though I know there were times that you thought you wouldn't get here. Well, you did it. Today is your day to celebrate this accomplishment. The nursing profession needs your leadership now more than ever. It's now up to you to create change within our profession and to inspire others to learn more, become more, and do more. Never forget the power you have to use your voice to impact change. With everything I've witnessed over the last few years, I'm confident that this generation of nurses will not only change the world, but leave this world a better place. Candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree will participate in a hooding ceremony to celebrate their success and signify their transformation into a community of nursing leaders and scholars. Faculty that mentored students with their projects will assist in the hooding of graduates. It is with great privilege to welcome the candidates for both the Master of Science in Nursing and the Doctor of Nursing Practice to the stage.
Amor Raparla.
The title is an evidence-based process change to improve mammography appearance rates in Asian Indian American women.
Krista Miller.
Congratulations to the doctor of nursing practice students and MSN education graduates. Dr. Donna Robinson, who is faculty in the RN to BSN program, will now pin the RN to BSN students. These are students who have completed an associate degree and are working as nurses who come back to get their bachelor's degree in an online program and are usually working full-time while doing their BSN completion. So congratulations to them because of the hard work they have to do in completing both working and completing school. So Dr. Robinson. Marissa Esparza. Miriam Wanjiku. Congratulations to those of you that have finished that RN to BSN completion. The BSN graduates will now be presented by Ms. Brandy Jackson, Director of the Undergraduate Program in the School of Nursing. Dr. Marion Optimarium and Dr. Michelle Lamb will be pinning the students completing the traditional 2-year program, and Ms. Tammy Zimmerman and Ms. Candace Grant will be pinning the students graduating from the accelerated option of the BSN program. These are the students that go through the 2-year program in 13 months in the accelerated program. Before Ms. Jackson presents the graduates, we would like to have a moment of silence in remembrance of Haley Middleton, who was in the accelerated program and passed away this fall. So we'll take just a moment of silence with her. Thank you. Ms. Jackson.
Thank you, family and friends, for being here today on this wonderful celebration of graduates. My comments will be short and sweet, but one of my favorite quotes to share with you is, with great knowledge comes responsibility. I didn't say it right, but it's been done different ways. I can't even find the author of the quote because it's been gone back in time, but you guys have been, you have the knowledge, right? You have the knowledge to know when a patient just has a little bit of change in their status, right? You have the skills to respond, and you have the attitude to do that in the best way and respond to the family, respond to the patient, respond to the situation. You have tools in your toolbox that allow you to do that. That is a lot of power. You have a lot of power. You are the ones who are at that bedside. You are there when the baby is born, when the patient is dying. You are there for everything in between. And you are the one who's going to be there and hold that hand. And so take that. You have been armed with that. Take your confidence, take that knowledge, go out and make great things happen, because I know you absolutely can do that. Okay. So accelerated BSN graduates, if you would come up please to the stage. And for those of you who don't know what the accelerated program is, these wonderful students do a 2-year program in 13 months. So it's a lot of work. And then Tammy.
Jamie Hayes. Kylie Morgan. Kenna Meyer. Alexis Lycan. Jackson Jantz. Emma Jackson. Michelle Gutierrez. Mariah Martin. Akira Schroeder. Fonda Kopp. Angela Hoffman. Juan Rodriguez.
I'd like to invite the traditional graduates to the stage and Doctors Lamb and Happy Mary.
Riley Peterson. Megan Katie. Zoe Menard. Deja Jamal. Summer Gish. Allison Leanna Dowd. Emma King. Kinley Fager. Lisha Ruby Chavez. Mia Hamon. Emma Lett. Melina Villaseñor. Christine James. Hope Manson. Lillian Wynn. Miranda Schnabel. Natalie Schiffler. Jada Garrett. Sharon Topol. Emma Grace Wilson. Okay, Scott. Lauren Daw. Priscila Batera. Bailey Winters. Jenna Marie Baker. Emily Hewlett. Hannah Jones. Sarah Foster. Maria Luiza Santos.
Parabéns, filha! Brasil!
Rebecca Ray. Ingrid Romero. Brittany Helms. Creighton D. Kelly. Claire Elizabeth Gibby. Amy Marie Ross. Noah Gorgeous. Aubrey Brianne Hinkley. James Wong. Haley Cameron. Valeria Canizales. Du Nguyen. Vanessa Souders. Paige Allison Peter. Jenna Slater. Marcela Cuestas Alfredo. Taylor Harrington. Valeria Godinez. Paula Godinez. Samantha Copeland. Darian Troutman. April Barreto Castillo.
Marlon Dominguez. Thank you and congratulations to all of you. Name. I tell them and tell them, no chatting and no hugging. And they never listen to me. I know you guys have parties to go to and dinner reservations. But I don't know what to do. I just wanted to share one last thing. Last evening, Dr. Stevie and I had the honor of attending the pinning ceremony for the students graduating from the Wichita State University Nursing Pathway Program. This is a satellite program housed on the Kansas State University campus. This was the first class to graduate from that site. You will see our names in your program. It's a big change from the 5 students last night to the 70-some BSN students tonight. But it's really, really exciting to see such a large body of nurses that WSU faculty are training to enter the workforce. And just like the Daisy Award that Dr. Lamp received for faculty, there's a Daisy Award for students. And the recipient was at the Manhattan site, one of the students there. And Kim, I won't remember her name. Carly Howard received that student Daisy Award in Manhattan last night. So I'm really excited. As we close, I want to express my appreciation to faculty, staff, and especially family and friends for being here tonight to recognize and honor these graduates, most especially your graduate. Please take time to visit and take pictures in the atrium as you desire. Have safe travel home and go Shocker nurses. Songs for the reception.